You ever wonder why some teams just click? Why certain franchises evolve from being overlooked to contenders in the blink of an eye? Well, sometimes the biggest moves are the ones that don't happen. The New York Knicks came knocking, but Pablo Prigioni said, no thanks. Let's dive into why this low-key coaching decision could be one of the most important stories of the NBA offseason. Welcome back to the channel, where we break down the real stories behind the NBA headlines. Today we're talking about Pablo Prigioni. Yes, that Pablo Prigioni. And why his decision to stay in Minnesota could quietly shake up the balance of power in both conferences. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that bell so you never miss a story that matters. Now let's get into it. So here's what went down. The New York Knicks making waves this offseason with bold trades and a new head coach in Mike Brown had their eyes set on revamping the coaching staff. And one name stood out more than the rest: Pablo Prigioni. Why? Because out of the trio that included Chris Finch and Mike Inori, Prigioni had the strongest bond with the Big Apple. He played for the Knicks from 2012 to 2015. He became a fan favorite, a cerebral, gritty point guard who just got the game. It made perfect sense. Former player, high IQ coach, strong ties to the city. The narrative practically wrote itself. But Minnesota had other plans. Prigioni chose to stay. For the Knicks, this stings. Mike Brown wanted someone with elite point guard experience, someone who could mentor the backcourt and connect with Karl-Anthony Towns, a former Timberwolf, now anchoring the Knicks' frontcourt. Prigioni checked every box: international experience, NBA credibility, chemistry with Towns. He would have been a perfect fit. But now, New York is left pivoting again. For a franchise trying to leap from playoff team to legitimate title threat, losing out on a top-tier assistant like Prigioni means going back to the drawing board. And fast. Let's flip it back to Minnesota. While the rest of the league watches star movement and blockbuster trades, the Timberwolves are doubling down on their foundation: quiet moves, smart decisions, internal growth. And Pablo Prigioni might just be the best-kept secret in the NBA coaching world. Ask anyone in that Timberwolves locker room. He's beloved, respected, trusted. He's helping mold Anthony Edwards into a superstar. He's mentoring rookies like Dillingham with the same precision he played with. And he's positioning himself, quietly, patiently, for a head coaching job someday. This isn't just loyalty, it's strategic. Because if the Timberwolves continue their upward climb and Prigioni keeps doing what he's doing, it won't be long before teams aren't just asking him to be on the staff. They'll want him running the whole show. So what's next? For New York, they've still got pieces in place: Brunson, Barrett, Towns. But without a seasoned mind like Prigioni guiding the bench, there's a real leadership gap. And for Minnesota, they might not be the flashiest team heading into 2025-26. But that's the thing about Wolves. They don't bark. They hunt. This Timberwolves team is young, hungry, and still getting better. And with Prigioni staying, they're keeping their culture intact. The very thing that separates contenders from pretenders. It's funny, isn't it? How a decision not to move can end up moving the needle in a big way. Pablo Prigioni may not have made a headline-grabbing splash, but make no mistake, his loyalty to Minnesota could shape the landscape of the NBA this coming season. Keep your eyes on the Timberwolves, and keep your respect on Pablo Prigioni's name. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown insightful, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives, and let us know in the comments. Did the Knicks miss out big time, Or did Prigioni make the smarter long-term play? Until next time, stay tuned. Because the NBA never sleeps.